What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake72 coming to you guys with a little bit of a reality check for all you. Had a lot of time to, kind of think about what's been going on since we're at the bye week, and obviously we're dealing with some players that have COVID right now, and just getting through a lot this week and getting prepared, obviously, for next week. No football this weekend. Hopefully the Giants can get a win on Sunday against the Washington football team, kind of help us out a little bit. But I kind of want to just go over just what this team has looked like pretty much since the first week of the season. I'm not going to go game for game, obviously, but, as much as everybody wants to give up on this team, and it's hard not to because we look absolutely... We're just not consistent. It's more than just what we look like on the field. It's internally. I think we have a lot of damage inside this front office that we have to, this cancer that we have to kind of rip out of there and get it out of here. Unfortunately, we've kind of already been seeing it the past few years between us drafting. Howie Roseman just can't draft. Howie Roseman cannot evaluate talent. Howie Roseman is missing very big talents coming out of the draft, and we are missing on every single one of them, and it's not good. It's not good. Trying to be the smartest guy in the room is not the best way to really run a football team. Obviously, we need a talent evaluator other than a head coach. Other than a head coach and a GM, we need a talent evaluator. We need a brand new scout team for these upcoming college players, for these next drafts. I don't have I have a feeling that Howie Roseman is still going to be here. I just don't see him going anywhere. And honestly, I don't see Doug going anywhere unless he loses the play calling. And Doug has turned this whole entire team around. You talk about last week, you talk about last Monday after that Cowboys game when he was on when Doug was on WIP. That's all I really needed to hear. That's all I actually really needed to hear from Doug Peterson. He's blaming his players and his execution. Their execution. Okay? Doug just wants to get by with a win. He doesn't care how it happens. Look, a win is a win, definitely, but we can't win like this. The Eagles have the toughest schedule in the NFC East right now. Okay? We're all horrible. Every team is horrible. I think the Giants have a lot of fight in them. The Washington football team, I don't know, between them switching quarterbacks and kind of not knowing what's going on, the Cowboys are just officially done. More done than any other team in the East, obviously. With Dak Prescott out of the picture and pretty much that team getting decimated. And now using Cooper Rush, a practice squad quarterback. The Eagles, we're kind of picked to be the favorites to win the East. We're kind of picked the favorites to win that participation trophy award. But it's not good enough. Doug wants to just get by, and getting by is not good. I mean, look what happens when guys get injured. This team actually plays better, but it shouldn't be like this, okay? They're going to take all the credit. They're going to take all the credit for finding Travis Fulgham on this roster. They're going to take all the credit. We knew he had talent. We just knew he had talent. This guy didn't even make the active roster, got cut, and no other team picked him up. The Eagles got so lucky with Travis Fulgham. So lucky they don't deserve him. And that's just the truth, okay? Doug doesn't know how to use running backs. Doug doesn't know how to just incorporate these receivers and game plan these receivers to their strengths and use it on the football field. All I see from the Eagles offense is 80-yard bombs to John Hightower that's getting kind of old. Screen passes to Rager, Fulgham, and just running Boston Scott up the middle. That's it. That's all they've been doing. Where are those mid-tier throws we've been looking for? Why aren't they throwing middle of the field? What's with the slants? Where's the comeback routes? Where's post corner? Where's... I don't even know. Where are those mid-tier throws middle of the field? I never see any receivers get to the middle of the field, at least 20 to 25 to 30 yards. It's either an 80-yard bomb, a screen pass, or you're running up the middle. I mean, that's pretty much it. And there were times. I think that Bengals game really just really made me mad. I mean, I didn't even know what to do. I really didn't. I was kind of just like, I kind of lost it at that point. Like, this is what our team looks like. After the week 1 matchup against the Washington football team, when I told everybody about Carson Wentz, and I told the truth about Carson Wentz, and people were mad. People were mad at me for that. And not many people are telling me I was wrong, but people aren't telling me I was wrong because some people just don't tell me I was right the whole time. Do I want Carson Wentz to play like this? No. It's like, why does Carson Wentz and Doug, they play better against the harder teams? We almost beat the Baltimore Ravens. Imagine that win. Imagine having that win on our belt. That would boost us up tremendously in this division right now, going into the bye, coming out of the bye. Pittsburgh Steelers, we struggled there, but played a good game. Carson Wentz has had some good games, but the whole team just not good. If it's not offense, it's defensively. We had Nate Gary. That has been a complete disappointment the whole entire season. We know what he can't do. I don't care if he's fifth in tackles in the league right now. He's 5th in tackles in the league. He's getting tackled pretty much when it's he's tackling players when it's a first down by a receiver. I mean, is that supposed to impress me as a fan? Not really. Not really impressed at all. But all I can tell you is this. The Eagles have the hardest schedule. They still got to go against the Packers, the Cardinals, the Seahawks, the Saints. They still got to play the Giants, the Washington football team, the Cowboys. And on top of everything else, they got to play the Browns, which, yeah, they lost Odell Beckham for the season. I don't know. I think Myles Garrett is hurt, but they could still do something to us. Any team could beat us at this point. Do I have optimism? Somewhat. Do I think Doug's going to change his ways? No. I don't think so. I think we're going to see the same thing every week. I think we're just going to have to deal with this year. And if any of you guys think that Jalen Hurts is coming to play for the Eagles as a starting quarterback, it's not happening. Okay? Number one, the Eagles are evaluating Carson Wentz. They can't just rip him out of this offense, let him sit, because it doesn't make you look good as a franchise. It doesn't make you look good, period. So, honestly, guys, if Carson Wentz does this next year in 2021, yeah. At the end of 2021, by the beginning of the 2022 season, you could have a new quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's the truth. That's the truth. If Carson Wentz plays like this next year and no changes haven't been made, Doug still play calling, Howie Roseman still getting our hands on these draft picks and not doing anything, we're going to have a serious problem on our hands. This team has a big chance to have a top 20 pick next year, which is good. But I don't really care about that because that's, I'm not into tanking. I'm not into, there was at least one time I almost gave up on this team this year. Sometimes, I don't know what else to think because it seems like I have more common sense and we have more common sense than the head coach. Is Jeffrey Lurie taking control of this roster? Is he just giving the keys, letting them do what they want with his precious toy? I have no idea. But something has to get done coming out of this bye week. I need to see a different team coming out of this bye week. We need to look like a normal football team coming out of this bye week. I figured maybe, Doug Peterson on the WIP after Monday morning after that Cowboys game, he thinks that what are we supposed to do? Just put our players on the field and be unstoppable or whatever he said. And I'm sitting here like, dude, you have so many weapons in this offense. Your first round pick is back into the lineup with your pretty much number one receiver we've had since week 4. And you don't know how to use these players. And then he starts questioning, is it the scheme? Is it me as a coach? He just has no idea it's himself. He has no idea. It's only going to get worse. What's going to happen when you play the Packers, the Saints, the Seahawks, Arizona? What's going to happen when you play those teams? That's when Doug's really going to stick out like a sore thumb. And guess what Doug's going to do? He's going to blame the players, as he has been. The players are told to run a route, catch the ball, however you want to do it. These guys are following what the play is designed for, and that's it. Doesn't mean they're bad, doesn't mean anything. But something's got to get done, because this I can't watch anymore. It's our defense. Our defensive line is the heart and soul of this team. It is. Our defensive line is nasty. And I think they're just getting better. And I think they're getting healthier. I think Javon Hargrave's getting better, even though his stats aren't up. He's still getting pressure, you know? So I really don't know at this point, guys. But, hey, it is what it is. I'm pretty much getting out of this bye, going into this bye, pretty much say to myself, you know what? Obviously, we're almost out of the bye, but you know what I mean. We're getting prepared for next week, obviously, after Sunday, after tomorrow. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I pray to God that they could do something. And look, as long as this team shows that they're fighting, I don't care. We have no control over this. We're just going to have to deal with it. We have no control over this head coach, this play calling, these offensive assistants between Marty, Rich Shangrell, all these guys that they picked up, these gurus that they picked up that were supposed to really elevate this offense to the next level, which hasn't been at all. Can't even blame the defense at this point. Has the defense screwed up? Oh, definitely. But not as bad as this offense. And if your defense is on the field the whole entire game and your offense is 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, you only have a whole drive for 4 yards. I expect this defense to sometimes give up a touchdown because these guys are on the field the whole entire game. It's not fair. It's not. It's you look at this offense and the media doesn't see we have weapons, but we seem to feel like we have so much more with this offense, and I feel like there's so much more that they could do. I feel like we haven't hit that ceiling, obviously, because these players aren't getting used the right way. Jalen Reagor comes back with a touchdown. Okay, cool, but he has 16 yards. It's not right. It's not right. And then it's the quarterback. A whole different story. Carson Wentz is a whole different story. Not ready for this season, obviously. Looks like he weighs over 40 pounds overweight. Can't even run anymore. I don't know. But that's all I got to say. So, by the way, tomorrow, if you guys are seeing this tonight, tomorrow, whatever, Sunday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern, I will be doing a live stream, obviously. We're going to get into it. And that's it. I will see you guys later. SHAKESQUAD up. Fly, fly. Peace out, guys. Peace.